Hi, I'm Michelle with the Cape May County Library, and today I'm going to be teaching you a little bit about contact juggling. So contact juggling is using a sphere like this to do different types of moves, flipping around, and things called isolations. Alright, to start, some basic information. Contact juggling is done with a sphere like this. This is a more professional one. It is acrylic, it is clear. To get started, you're going to want to use a practice contact juggling ball, which is a sphere which is more resistant to damage. If you drop this on a hard surface, it's going to chip, it's going to ding. Or you can honestly just use fruit. A large orange or a grapefruit works just the same. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to show you some basic things about contact juggling. Mostly how to hold it in your palm of your hand like this. You know, that's something you know how to do. Not a big deal. But the more important thing is to know how to hold it on the back of your hand like this. So there's two special ways to do this. You take your hand and you drop your middle finger down and create a little cradle for the ball to sit in like this. You move it around, be able to hold it in that position, not drop it. The other way is to take just your two fingers, make a peace sign, and hold it like that. I find for me it's easier to use the middle finger down and move it around like that. So to get comfortable with it, you're going to want to just be able to feel comfortable moving around with it. You're going to need to switch it from hand to hand. You want to be good with both hands because contact juggling does need both hands for sure. So take your time, just moving it around, switching it between hand and hand, passing it back and forth. Switch to your palm, move it around, take it for a walk, come back from your walk. Once you feel comfortable holding it around like that, we're going to work on the next part. So you can walk with it, you can move it, you can switch it between hand to hand. Now let's look at moving it from one hand to the back to the front. So the motion is going to be this. You're going to lift your arm up, the ball's going to come from here, roll your fingertips in here onto your palm. Okay? To get started with that though, we're just going to kind of throw it in the air a little and catch it on each side. And then, as you do it more and more, you'll get more and more comfortable with moving it back and forth, having it roll off the tips of your fingers. Roll it around your hand. Okay? So you need to get comfortable with it. Like I said, this is just a start. Disclaimer, I'm not the best contact juggler in the world. I'm not. I could do it decently enough. This is more to get you interested in it, to sort of pique your interest so you can go learn more about it yourself. So that's the basic stuff you need to know to handle, to move the ball around, just to get comfortable. Flipping the ball around your hand. Next we're going to look at are isolations, and that's making the ball appear in a way that it almost looks like it's floating or there's something off about it, something illusion-like. So I'm just going to show you one isolation because like I said, I'm not great with this, but just to give you an idea of what it can look like. You hold the ball in the center like this with your fingers, your thumbs are touching it around the back, and you're trying to keep it stationary while moving your fingers around it. At any point in time, you're going to have two fingers touching a point of contact. And that's going to give it this idea that it's almost floating around, that you have no control over it. Do it nice and slow and stretch it out. That's an isolation. Like I said, I'm not great at this. There's a ton of really great people on YouTube who do a lot of different isolations. That being said, I'm going to move on to showing you the main move of contact juggling, which is the butterfly. So to be comfortable doing the butterfly, you have to be able to do this on both hands comfortably. Moving the ball back and forth, practicing both hands. So the idea of the butterfly is you hold the ball in your palm. You do the move where you flip it over the top of your fingers, move it to here. Your other hand comes across, you roll the ball onto those fingers, up, back down, in a movement. So this is called the butterfly. So this is the basic stuff of contact juggling. It is been popularized mostly by, I'm going to say, David Bowie in the Labyrinth. This is what he uses in it. Like I said, this is not something I excel at. It's something I just enjoy doing. It's fun, especially to do with a piece of fruit. Not a big deal. All right, that's contact juggling. Well, a very small part of it. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments, anything you need to ask, feel free to leave a comment, and I will try to I'll try to answer that for you.